日常
All right, let's read chapter 183 of Nichijou, starting here with Mio and someone touching her face. Tsutsuki sasate iru. So this is to stick into, pierce, run into, and then the iru mean like currently being stuck into. Tsukisasate ないじゃないかと問われれば答えは no だ。If ask, or if was asked, I guess like not being pierced, not being stuck into, isn't it that? As for the answer, or if asked that, as for the reply, it is no. So it's like, again, like, are you not being poked? Isn't that it? And the answer is no. 私は迷わずこう答えるだろう. As for me, without hesitation, this way, answer probably. So I would probably answer this way without hesitation, I guess. これは突き刺さってる. As for this, being poked. Being stuck into, being pierced. 肩を軽く2度ほど叩き、人差し指のトラップを仕掛ける. Okay. The shoulders lightly 2 times to the extent striking, clapping, tapping, and then a trap of the hitosashi yubi, which is the index finger, the human pointing finger. Hitosashi yubi. A trap of the index finger, like laid a trap with the index finger after like lightly tapping me twice on the shoulder. So step 1, tap, tap. Step 2, there's the finger at the ready. Oh, okay, so she turns and 何も知らないウブなねんねは振り向くことしかできない. Without knowing anything, as for a ubu na nenne, a nenne is like a bedtime for babies. Ubu. What is ubu? Oh, innocent. As for like an innocent going bye-byes, furimuku koto shika dekinai. It was only possible to do the event of like, I guess, like turning the head. Yeah, to turn one's face, look over one's shoulder. But this is like, as for like an innocent, naive baby who doesn't know anything, no choice but to turn the head. そこへ念願の方がお出ましときたら、これはもう to that place or towards that place, the Nengan cheek. Hole there is cheek. The earnest petition of the cheek. The earnest petition of the cheek towards that place, like when it went, as for this thing already, Damashi. Damashi Toki? to go out, to appear, to come forth. Yeah, so like, and then Tokitara, like when making the appearance of the, like the cheek, the earnest cheek, the earnest petition of the cheek towards that place, as for this thing already, Tsukisashiru koto shika dekinai. It was only possible the event of being poked. So there was the setup. Hey, Jura. Thank you. Okay, so it was only the event. That was the only thing that was possible after, again, all this stuff. Okay, so this apparently is going to be the shtick for the whole chapter. So buckle in. Ta'ai mo nai ari fureta itazura de areba. Okay. Like other love? Ta'ai? Altruism. Even altruism not existing. Ari fureta. Unsurprising, or to be commonplace. Itazura. Oh, itazura is like a prank. Prank if existing. Okay, so this is like, I don't know why altruistic. Like without altruism, even if it were like a prank, like a commonplace prank, yai, hikakatte yanno, like, ha, gotcha. De owari no hazu da. With that, meaning like with that sort of a reply, that ought to be the finish. That should be how it ends. Cool. Munen. That's just her being like disappointed. Shikashi douda. However, how is it? Kono joutai kara sudeni. This, from this situation, already too late. Ippun chikaku, approaching 1 minute. Keika shiteru. Keika here is, wait, the passage progressing. So basically, from this point, from this circumstance, this condition, basically it's already 1 minute, close to 1 minute approaching. Like this. Furitsumeta kuki no naka. Inside this atmosphere that is furitsumeta. Haritsumeta. In the middle, inside of the atmosphere that has like piled up, that has frozen over, that has strained. Watashi wa hitotsu no kotae o michibiki dashita. As for me, I have like sought out like one answer. I've derived one answer. Yeah, so like I've come to one answer, one conclusion inside this strained atmosphere. Okay. Kono hitosashi yubi tarappu wa testo no tensu de kachime ga nai to satori. Okay, so we saw Satori a couple chapters ago. It's the enlightenment wisdom. As for this index finger trap, with the test scores, winning chances not existing enlightenment. The enlightenment of not having a chance of victory with test scores for the finger trap. Semete ishimukuitai to hanatareta kibo no hikari. At least Ishi. Ishi, one arrow, a retort. Ishi muku. One arrow, one retort. Wanting to, I guess, like launch. Mukui. Yeah, wanting to repay. Hanatarita, like released hope of light. Like a ray of hope released about like wanting to repay at least one thing. Yeah. So it's like with the enlightenment of knowing that couldn't compete with test scores, this finger trap, pointing finger trap was like one arrow launched, released hope of light, light of hope. Okay. And we're getting like a siege, various images of, I guess, what, I don't know. Take your pick. This is like a siege battering ram type of thing. 劣等感という壁を打ち破らんとす。劣等感。Inferiority complex. The wall called inferiority complex, like crushing through, striking and breaking. Uchiyabure. Yes, so that's what it is. Crushing, breaking through the wall called inferiority complex. Shabuda Betty. Shabuda Betty. What is this? Archery technique used by Prithviraj to hit a target based on sound alone. Okay. Okay. There you go. Shabuda Betty. This is going to be this whole chapter. Setsuna kono suikaku ga watashi no manshin to kanojo e no otoko ni narieru kaishaku da to kizuku. Okay. Setsuna. Moment, instant, juncture. The moment or instant of this suisoku, of this guess or conjecture. At the moment of this guess or conjecture, my manshin, whole body, no, self-pride, self-conceit, pride, and towards her botoku, curse, blasphemy, towards her, meaning Yuko, I guess, becoming narieru kaishaku da to kitsugi. It was approaching that. An explanation. Okay. So again, at that instant, this guess or conjecture, meaning all this stuff that we just saw, my self-conceit or pride towards her and curse towards that becoming and receiving
Hello there.
Explanation, it was approaching. So it was approaching an explanation that was like this. A curse towards her and a, like, my pride. This instantaneous conjecture. Okay. Oniso garamu. All right. Oniso garamu. 彼女はただ素直に私のリアクションを求め待機してるだけだろう。As for her, just, like, frankly, speaking frankly, my reaction, observing, waiting for, doing hope just that, probably. Taiki. On standby. Yeah. So as for her, probably just waiting on standby for confirming or observing my reaction. 私が邪推している間も粛々と待ち続けているのではないだろうか。And me, 邪推, distrust. Also, like the period of doing distress or suspicion. Okay. Shuku. Solemnly, silently, waiting, continuing to wait. No de wa nai daro ka. Isn't it probably that? Excuse me. So, yeah. Isn't she probably just waiting, solemnly, silently, continuing to wait, like while I'm doing the doubting suspicion? All right. This is clearly all set up to be like superly melodramatic, etc., etc. And it's using lots of overly wrought language. Toki to tomo ni hagare ochita junboku toいう名の皮を踏みしめながら自分の人としての器を恥じた。What's it say? Pure? Like pure? Okay. Time together with hagare ochita. To become unstuck and fallen away. Pureness? Junboku. Rustic simplicity. Naivety. Unsophistication. Toyo na no kawa. While trampling the skin with the name called purity that had like become unstuck and fallen away together with time. Shame of the vessel of a person of oneself. Okay. Yes. So she's talking about herself. She's saying it's shame. Like I am ashamed. It's a shame towards the vessel about the person of oneself. She's talking about herself. Like having shame over me as a person, a vessel of a person, while trampling on the skin of the name called purity or simplicity, unsophistication, etc., that had become unstuck and fallen away together with time. Okay. And we can see here, right? It's almost like her body has been zipped open and there's nothing inside. And she's being trampled on, and we have the purity here. Purity, like junpoku. It's junpoku, right? Boku, junboku. Owa, 引っかかっちゃった。たあいない いたずらに私はこのポップな一言を彼女に送ろう。Okay, so, wow, you got me. Hikakachata. Again, like tricked, deceived. This is altruism. Altruism not existing, prank towards that. As for me, this pop. What is pop supposed to mean in this case? This pop of a single word or phrase to her, let's transmit. Let's tell to her this pop of a phrase from me about this like non-altruistic prank. Oh, wow, you got me. What is pop there? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Hitokoto. A single word, a few words, brief comment. 私はゆっくりと彼女に視線を広げた. As for me, slowly towards her, gaze widened or spread. Shisen, line of sight. So I slowly spread my line of sight towards her. Oh my gosh. There's 5 pages left. 私がバカだった. Me was an idiot. I was an idiot. Okay, so apparently this is what Yuko is looking like. She's just like in some sort of euphoria of having gotten Mio. So yes, I was an idiot. I was a fool. 侮辱という名の種を本日という名の土にまき. Okay, sowing in the soil of the name called, like, true quality, honshitsu. Yeah, true nature, reality. The seed of the name called bujoku. Insult, contempt, slight. 優越という名の水で丹念に育んで出来上がるこのゲスな美少は Bisho, this wound, no, this smile. And Gesu is just like, what, vulgar? Low life sleaze bag, yeah. Person of humble rank. So, okay, again, as for this smirk, this smile of a sleazebag, person of humble rank, that was raised on in the diligently, that was diligently raised with the water of the name called Yuetsu. Supremacy, predominance. Yeah, and sown in the soil with a name called reality, true essence, true nature, and the seed with a name called insult, contempt, slight. As for that face, so we're now seeing that face as though it were seeds grown and fed with the water called predominance being superior. As for that smile, 甲骨の果てへ 足を踏み入れた者にだけ収穫される罪深き狂気の過失だ。Ecstasy. At the end of ecstasy, or the completion of ecstasy, or is this actually for the fruit of ecstasy? No, the end. Towards that, towards the like limit, the extreme of ecstasy, just towards people trampling the feet? Or treading, just towards the people treading with the feet towards the limits of ecstasy. 収穫される罪深き Okay, 収穫 Harvest, crop ingathering. Harvesting being done. Deep crime of madness. Kyoki, at least recognize that. Sumi bukai, sinful. Sinful madness of reality. Kajitsu. No, fruit or nut. Okay, so this smile is the fruit or nut of sinful madness where harvesting has been done just by people that have tread towards the limits of ecstasy. Okay. 私のオタクはあながら間違いではないのではないか My okotaku. As for my okotaku. Okay, I don't know what this is. Oh, okay. It is guess, speculation, hypothesis. As for my guess, speculation, hypothesis, while it was existing, as for being wrong, it wasn't that. Wasn't it that? Okay, so earlier when she was talking about the whole breaking through the wall of inferiority and all that, she's basically saying, while that guess, that hypothesis may not have been wrong. しかし、このまま私も意志を張っていては、せっかくのお昼休みが台無しになってしまう。Okay. However, things as they are now, I also 意志を張っていては I also ask for something the will. 意志を張る No, 意地を張る 意地を張る is to give in, being obstinate, stubborn. Yeah. So, however, with things as they are now, I also, as for being stubborn, not giving in, せっかくのお昼休みが Oh, that's sekaku. With great pains, the long-awaited, like, noon break, noon rest, dainashi, it will become dainashi, which is like nothing. Messed, spoiled. It'll come to nothing. Basically, the lunch break. Noon recess. The great awaited noon recess will come of nothing, and Shimao. そろそろ終わりよと心に決めたその時、彼女の左手のそれが鈍く光った。Okay. I guess like soro here, the like finally the end. Yeah, soon the end, the soon end to the kokoro decided that time. Yeah. So at that time when I decided in the heart, in the kokoro, to like bring this to an end, that thing of the left hand dully shone. Yeah. Like something shined, dull shine, that thing of the left hand, of her left hand. This is her right hand. So she has something else in her left hand. Oh, it's that sign. We've seen many times at this point. So again, this is like dokkiri dai seiko, big success, dokkiri. Was it like candid camera, that type of thing? Yeah, feeling shocked or startled. All right, so she sees that in the left hand. Yahari koitsu, as thought, this person. Dokkiri toyu mono ga marude wakatte inai. The thing called dokkiri, it's as if not understanding. It's as if she has no idea what a dokkiri is. Fuku fuku wakiagaru funman no magma shikashi. What? Okay, so fuku fuku waki agaru. The like welling up, gushing and rising funman no magma. Magma, like lava, of funman. We're back to the poetic language of anger, resentment, welling up. Fuku fuku. I'm not sure why fuku fuku. Fuku means to like, oh, I guess like over and over. Over and over welling up, magma of resentment. However, ano desu game ni kurabereba, ima no kore wa mae no sore to wa chouchin ni tsuriga ne. To that death game, if compared to that death game, this go back a few chapters. As for this thing right now, as for with the previous that thing, meaning the death game, it is chouchin ni tsurigane. Chouchin ni. Oh, okay. This is an expression. Chouchin ni tsurigane. Paper lanterns and temple bells. As an example of two things looking similar on the outside, but completely different nature. Yeah, so they look similar on the outside, but they're completely different nature. Marude poppu na sore de aru. It's as if a pop, that thing existing. Pop signage display used to decorate arcade games. Billboard. It's as if poppu na sore de aru. Oh, she's saying like that's what that is. It's like signage that decorates like an arcade game. Poppu na sore de aru. That thing. Okay. Totsujo. Suddenly. All of a sudden. Totsujo. Hiza kara kuzure ochiru you na kankaku ga watashi o oso. Okay. From the knees, crumbling and falling in manner, feeling, sensation, me, attacked, attacking me. Sensation in the manner of like crumbling away from the knees. Gaku. Dai ni wa. Like number 2 wave. The second wave. After like a minute. Mohaya nani o yararete iru ka wakaranai joukyou da ga. No longer being done, not understanding condition it is. However, but okay, so like this circumstance of not understanding what's being done any longer, anymore. Kakujitsu ni wakaru koto ga hitoto dake aru. Truthfully, understanding event, one thing just exists. So basically, I don't understand what's being done to me anymore, but I do understand just one thing. Kore wa dokkiri de aru. As for this thing, exists as dokkiri, a prank, whatever, feeling shocked. However, shikashi, kore wa dokkiri de wa nai. As for this thing, as for being dokkiri, not existing. Okay, so like this is a prank, but this is not a prank. Watashi no computer ga hitoto no kotae o hajiki dasu. Watashi no computer. Why? Okay, kan here means like instinct. So it sounds like computer, like computer. But this is like my instinct computer. Yeah, perception, intuition. So my perceptutor. My perceptutor, one reply, hajikidasu is putting out. Is calculating. And this is an image that there's her head. There's the perception computer inside her mind. Kata, 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 kata. It's working on the thing. Wait, what do we have here? Book on her head. No, she's smart. Kitsune mask. Some sort of like purification, Shinto purification thing. And Daruma. All right. One thing. Uh-oh. Honto no dokkiri o oshieru toyo koto. It's the event called teaching a true prank. Okay. Ima no joukyou ga tsuzukeba. Maka fushigi na dai 3ば、dai 4ばが続々と押し寄せ. Okay. As for the circumstance situation right now continuing. Oh no, sorry, not as for. If the circumstance right now continues. Makafuji. Makafushigi. The mysterious, profound number 3 wave, number 4 wave continuing will like continue to be pushed out. Oshiose. Yeah, to descend on. So she's basically saying if this circumstance situation continues, more waves, more mysterious waves will come, and we get this image that kind of looks like Hokusai with Fuji in the background, the waves, and presumably that's Mio's hair as she's under the wave. That's just her pigtail. その度にアクションは困難を極める。And as for actions, like at that time, difficult, ultimately difficult. その度に Yeah, each time. Yeah. 度に Yeah. As for like each time's action, like exceedingly difficult, or what is kiwameru as a verb here? Carry to the extremes of difficulty. かといって、今私が彼女のドッキリに反応するかと問われれば、答えは No だ。Okay, so かといって is like, or is it saying, like on the other hand? Yeah, so like having said that, me now towards her prank, or what do you want to call this? Response doing question mark. If ask, as for the answer, it's no. Okay, so yeah. So if asked, or if was asked, doing a response to her prank, me right now, as for the answer, it's no. Be. That's just a sticking out the tongue sound. 私の負けず嫌いの顔がひょっこりと顔を覗かせて、覗かせた。My, without losing hatred of a face, ひょっこり, all of a sudden, that face 覗かせた. Peeked in at a face suddenly. The face peeked in suddenly. The face of me, like hating to lose. 私の負けず嫌い. 負けず嫌い. Yeah, hating to lose. My hating to lose, sore loser face poked through, peeked through the face all of a sudden. I guess that face suddenly appeared. The face that hates to lose. So I guess she's trying to, like, this initial, like, take the high water of, like, not answering the prank, but suddenly the face that didn't want to lose peeked through. さあ、見せてやろう. Well then, shall I do showing? Shall I show her? とびっきりのどっくりってやつを the thing called a prank とびっきり, like with, yeah, extraordinary. An extraordinary superior prank. Shall I show her that? Yeah! Dun. Okay. And there we go. Owari. That is the end of the chapter. After all that. Okay. Wow. Another really long Nichijou. Doesn't happen too often. Well, that was 183. We'll continue next time with 184, which maybe it looks like we're going to be going somewhere else for now. Maybe we'll come back and see what happened here. But in usual Nichijou fashion, probably not. It'll just pop up at another time. So we'll see what happens next time.